Okay, we're about to take a look at tract 51, as you can see by the beautiful little sign in the tree there. Tract 51 at Cave Hollow. This is in Ozark County, Missouri. So southern Missouri, just a few miles from the Arkansas border. We're looking basically northerly at the property. The horizontal road you see, that's the gravel easement road that borders the south side. And then that white truck, the white Tahoe, I should say, is parked on the private driveway that goes into the property. So this does actually have, already has an existing driveway that leads into it, which is really nice. Looking out easterly, northeasterly or whatnot on the easement road. Cave Hollow is gorgeous, very private out here, very peaceful. The county seat for Ozark County is Gainesville, Missouri, and that's going to be about probably 10-15 minutes to the the northeast from here. And that road in the distance that you see the little cars zipping by on, that is Highway 5. And you can take that north up toward Gainesville, or if you go south, you're only about 15 miles from Mountain Home, Arkansas. And that's actually quite a bit bigger than Gainesville, Missouri. So if you've got, shopping to do or want to go see a movie or whatnot, you're probably going to head toward Mountain Home, Arkansas. Now, if you look where the truck is parked, kind of facing into the property, that private gravel driveway goes in. Looks like a couple hundred feet, I'm guessing. But then it looks like it keeps going after that, even after the gravel turnaround. And I don't know if that's a natural trail or if that's something that somebody was working on the property. So now we're looking easterly. It's a good shot of the property. You can see where it's fairly level up by the road, up by the easement road, and then slopes down as you go, in this case left, which would be north. That valley you see toward the left, that's going to have that small creek bed in it, and that's the northern boundary of the property. It's actually a really interesting mixture, it's a hard word for me to say, mixture of cedar trees and hardwood trees. Since this is a wintertime video, it's very easy for us to distinguish between the cedar trees and the hardwood trees, because the hardwood trees have no leaves, and the cedar trees are obviously green all year. So often we say if you see the green in the winter, it means it's a cedar tree or a pine tree. There might be a few pines out there, but you're mostly looking at cedar trees as you look at the greenery here. A lot of cedar in the area. This is a big tract. I don't have the size here. I know it's very close to 9 acres in size. So almost twice as big as a lot of the tracts at Cave Hollow. Cave Hollow is a homesteader-friendly development, so you have virtually unlimited options if you do decide to build out here, and you certainly don't have to build, but if you decide to build, there's not going to be a minimum square footage requirement. Can't speak today. And there's not going to be any kind of permanent concrete foundation requirement. And that's what you'll see on most developments is minimum square foot, and it would have to be on a standard concrete foundation like a basement or a slab or a concrete crawl space. That's not the case at Cave Hollow. You can see just behind the Tahoe that little black thing sticking out from the gravel. It's actually a large black thing. That's a culvert pipe that was installed prior to that gravel being dumped in. And that's actually really nice to see that someone went through the expense of that, because we have had situations where people have brought in a bunch of gravel and smoothed it and packed it, but they haven't put in a culvert. And if that's necessary for drainage, then that's something that you definitely want to do. And that looks like that's been done in this case. In fact, I believe you can see that if you watch the recent ground video that you'll see on our website at InstantAcres.com. So now's a good time to mention our website, InstantAcres.com, which is where you can go to check the availability on this property. This would be within the tracts at Cave Hollow. So under the Homesteader Friendly section, click on the tracts at Cave Hollow, This is tract 51, if I didn't already say that. This is tract, I guess we did, we saw the sign at the beginning. Tract 51 at Cave Hollow, scroll down to find that on the list when you're within the Cave Hollow section, and you'll be able to see if it's available or not. If it's available, you'll see the listing page with tons of additional maps and videos and everything we sell on our website. We offer instant owner financing. We make it super easy to buy good quality property. We've been doing this probably longer than anybody, and we are very excited to be able to talk to you and help you out with any questions you may have about owner financing or about the Missouri Ozarks. InstantAcres.com.